I will remarry only with an old woman. You are the love of my life. Not in a fleeting, fragile way, not in the trembling language of a moment that fears tomorrow, but in the steady rhythm of my heartbeat, in the quiet certainty that greets the dawn, in the calm understanding that some blessings are written long before we know how to pray for them. I am so grateful for you, grateful in the way the earth is grateful for rain, in the way a tired traveler is grateful for home, in the way a lonely sky is grateful for the soft return of stars. You came into my life gently, yet you changed everything with your presence. You did not demand attention. You became my attention. You did not ask for devotion. You became my devotion. You are the love of my life, because loving you feels natural, like breathing without effort, like smiling without reason, like waking up and knowing that no matter what waits outside the door, my heart has already found its safe place. I remember the first time your name felt different on my lips. It was no longer just a name. It was a promise of laughter in quiet rooms, of shared glances across crowded spaces, of hands that find each other without looking. With you, love is not loud. It is deep. It is not a storm. It is an ocean, sometimes calm, sometimes powerful, but always vast, always endless, always holding more than the surface shows. You are the love of my life, because you see me, not only the strong parts I show the world, but the fragile corners I try to hide. You see my doubts and answer them with belief. You see my fears and soften them with your touch. You see my silence and hear what I cannot say. And I am grateful, grateful beyond words, beyond poetry, beyond the limits of language itself. Grateful for the way your smile changes the atmosphere of a room. Grateful for the way your voice turns ordinary sentences into comfort. Grateful for the way your presence makes even the simplest day feel important. You are the love of my life, because you do not just stand beside me, you stand with me. When the world feels heavy, you do not let me carry it alone. When doubts try to whisper that I am not enough, you remind me that I am more. With you, love is not about perfection. It is about patience. It is about forgiveness that comes quickly and pride that comes quietly. It is about choosing each other again and again, even on days when we are tired, even on days when the world feels loud. You are the love of my life, in the way you laugh at my smallest jokes, in the way you listen to my longest stories, in the way your eyes soften when they meet mine. I am grateful for your kindness, for the softness of your heart, for the strength hidden beneath your gentle words. You carry grace like a crown. You never boast about. You carry love like a river that never runs dry. If life is a journey, then you are not just my companion. You are my destination. With you, every step feels purposeful. With you, even waiting feels meaningful. With you, time is not something to fear. It is something to cherish. You are the love of my life. In the quiet mornings, when the world is still half asleep, and we share silence that feels warmer than conversation. In the late nights, when dreams seem closer than reality, and your presence feels like protection. I am grateful for the way you believe in us, for the way you talk about the future, as if it is a garden we are planting together, for the way you say forever, not as a fantasy, but as a commitment. You have taught me that love is not just emotion, it is action. It is showing up, it is staying, it is choosing, it is forgiving, it is growing. You are the love of my life. Because with you, I am not afraid to grow, not afraid to change, not afraid to become better. Your love does not confine me. It encourages me. It does not limit me. It lifts me. I am grateful for your flaws as much as your strengths, for the moments you doubt yourself, because they allow me to remind you how extraordinary you are. For the times you feel unsure, because they let me hold you closer. You are the love of my life, in every version of yourself, in your laughter and in your tears, in your confidence and in your vulnerability. I love you not only in your brightest moments, but in your quiet ones too. When I think of the future, I do not see grand castles or perfect scenes. I see ordinary days made extraordinary by your presence. I see shared meals, shared worries, shared dreams. I see hands that grow older together, but never let go. You are the love of my life, because loving you has made me kinder. It has made me more patient. It has made me more aware of how beautiful it is to care deeply for someone. I am grateful for every memory we have created, for every inside joke, for every plan whispered in hopeful tones. Grateful for the small gestures that mean more than grand declarations. If I had to live 1,000 lifetimes, I would search for you in each one, across cities, across years. I see